Hi, this is Donna. We're going to talk about home care for living in your home, right? And possibly selling it. So the maintenance and care of your home along the way of owning your home is also preparing your home and gaining equity to sell it. So if you're going to sell your home, you want to clean, paint, and repair. And those are the big things. If you can't afford to repair things, don't worry about it. But cleaning, number one, clean, clean, clean. I call it clean and clear. Minimize, minimalistic, clean. And that helps sell a home. If you have things repaired and updated and painted, makes a huge difference. But you can't go in a panic and go, oh, I got to do it all now. I'm selling my house. Start when you first move in. Take the time over the few years or years that you're in your home to upgrade it to a better quality of lifestyle while you're living in the home, while gaining and keeping your equity. And also, sometimes things are a lot more expensive and you need to save for them, or you need to make loans for them and pay them off. But know that this is well worth the investment. Things to note: don't overspend in a neighborhood you're not going to get most of your money back. So you want to spend within you don't want to be the best house in the neighborhood that has the best of everything, because it's only going to be worth the amount of the comparable market analysis of the homes in the neighborhood or area. So that being said, let's get down to talking about just living in your home. First thing is cleaning your home. Yeah, we all think, oh, that's a no-brainer. Well, sometimes we do basic cleaning, but we forget stuff. I mean, who's going to get down on our hands and knees and be scrubbing the baseboards and the little crooks in the cupboards? I mean, me, it's like every once in a while I'll go, oh my God, the little, like this stuff, it collects dust. And I have this kind of woodwork. It's really pretty, but I have this kind of woodwork on my cupboards in the kitchen, and they get all kinds of gunk on them. Like, my husband's like, there's blood on the cupboard. I'm like, honey, we're in the kitchen. It's probably ketchup or some kind of food. I'll just clean it up. But, stuff, tomato sauce. I'm totally known for like cutting tomatoes and having it drip everywhere. That's a kitchen for you. But if you don't have the time to do it all the time, you could pay somebody to come once a week or twice a week or once a month, or just have somebody come and do a spring cleaning like once or twice a year. That'll help keep your home maintained and up to par. So the next thing is painting. And I know it takes time when you're in a house to say, what colors do I want in what room? Like, this color was like in most of the house. And it was great when we moved in, but it's flat paint. It gets dirty. Even this used to be dark wood, and I think they painted it white, which is beautiful. I like it. But it's chipped off everywhere. I mean, it's a mess. And there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on where I go, oh my God, I need to paint. But then I think, what do I want to paint it with? Do I want to repaint with a flat, for one? And flat paint, you can't clean very well. I mean, you could paint over it with flat paint if you want. The other choice, which is a little bit easier to clean, is sateen. So sateen looks very nice. It's great for all rooms. And you can, wipe it off. The other thing is the high gloss, which is great for areas like this, doors, cupboards, like these baseboards, or even if you had wood walls that were painted over, and trim. It definitely works to hold mold. keeps mold out. So that's a good thing when properly done. For me, my biggest issue is what color am I going to paint the wall, or which walls I'm going to paint. We've had, we have the galvanized pipes in our house, and we had a leak, and they had to fix the leak above my bathtub. And the irony is they fix the leak, they cut a big hole in the ceiling part above my bathtub. And guess what? They fix a leak, but it's not their job to put more to close a hole up. So then we had to wait like a couple weeks for somebody to come and, put a new ceiling part in it. And that was awful. I actually took boxes and cut them out and fit them up in there. So they were sitting up and a little bit out. So I wasn't looking up, but also there was a lot of rat and mouse poop that had come through. And I'm like, ooh, I don't want rat and mouse poop and, insulation. It was just gross. So I had that covered until they did that again. But when they finished it off, they didn't repaint it. It's just, it's a light white, but I think, no, it needs fixing. So there's a lot of painting that needs to be done. I need to figure out the color, and you probably need to figure out the color. What color do I want it? So obviously, don't think about what color do I need it to be to resell my house. Paint the walls how you want. And, when you sell, don't worry about it. It's just paint. Focus on how you want it in your house. And if you want to do sateen to have it easier to clean, or the high gloss. The high gloss is also great for the bathrooms and kitchen walls. So that's even more easier to clean. And when you have high gloss on the walls in the bathrooms and the kitchens, because there's a lot more moisture from boiling and shower and steam, it's going to protect the walls from the mold a little bit better. The next thing is repairs. So you need to keep a list. You need to keep a list of the repairs that are in order of priority. Some repairs are like now, like as soon as possible, and some are not immediate, and you think, I'm going to need to get this done in the near future. And if not in the near future, perhaps the next person who buys a house. So when you buy a house, and it's older, you're taking on what they haven't done that needs to be continued to be done. And then when you sell the house, they're taking on what you know you needed to get done, but that's part of what they're going to get done, unless it's very extreme, like foundation or roof needing immediate care. And those are things you do need to focus on. When we don't want to deal with foundation, we don't want to deal with roof, but sometimes we have to. So when you make two lists of soon and later, get bids for the cost of getting them fixed if you're going to get them done within the next 6 months to a year, because we know prices change. And prices always change, like after Christmas. It's like springtime. It's like, oh, all the prices went up. So just know. And sometimes they'll tell you, oh, this price is good for 6 months. Or sometimes they say this price is good for 30 days. So just be aware of that. Get like 2 to 3 bids. Sometimes you'll find the right person and you'll know this is the right person. This is who I want to go with. Sure, that's cool. But if you're like, I don't know, get more bids. Sometimes you'll get 3 bids and none of them work. So it's a process. It takes time. And then you want to save your money and prepare for the right time you want to do the project. And that's my clean, painting, and repair for maintaining your home throughout the lifetime of you living in your home. And also, when you sell the house, any major things that you have had done to your home, you want to make a list of those things so buyers know what you've done to the house and appraisers know in case there's appraiser issues. The other thing is if there's anything major wrong with the house and you are not able to fix it, you don't have the money to do it, like something that may cause, like you have to just tell people, like the floor or the roof. You want to know the age of the AC. You want to disclose, and that helps. So I, as a realtor, do not get sued, and you, as a homeowner, does not get sued after you get rid of your house. So nobody wants something from the past to bite them in the butt. Talk to you next time. Have a great day.